Grand Rising, everybody. I decided on the cake for today. Stay there. Now for this one, aside from the pearls, everything is attached. Let me see if you could see. We are attached. Okay. I definitely want to be using some Kalisan mirror gold. Okay, so we are going to use 260s, and these are 12-inch balloons. So you'll need two 12-inch balloons. You'll need a 260 for the candle. I'm going to use gold for the flame. Then you'll want another one for your pearls. You'll also need a piece of a 260 for under here, and also another for under here. Yes, thank you, Louise. Bargain Balloons is where you will find Kalisan. Kalisan, K-A-L-I-S-A-N. I know you guys are seeing it backwards. And they have resealable bags, which is great because I can't tell you how many times I've been doing an event and I grab the bag and everything just falls out. This is perfect. Love it. And I'm also going to use, I think these cut right here. Yeah, these are, they didn't cut off good on the back, but yeah, I think it's the older one on Bargain Balloons. But if you go to Balloons Direct, you should be able to find it. Yeah, see, if you were a balloon twister and you're loading your bag, you wouldn't even have to take the balloons out. You could just load them right in like that and grab out your 260. Let's see if I can get this one perfect. Not perfect, but voila. Okay, let's start with, we're going to need, if you're going to do gold for the flame, you want just a little bit. Could even be more than, less than that, I mean, not more. We're going to get some air into it. Ooh, now what about if people in the UK bought it from Balloons Direct? What kind of shipping fees are there? Because that might be better. So if you see, we've made a little flame for our candle. As I mentioned, I will do this a couple of times. So there's your flame. If it's not pointy enough, just kind of do what I'm doing here. Just kind of grabbing the end and pinching it up. Now we get a little flame. Now I'm going to make the candle part. You had to do your research and look into it. Finding the best prices can be time consuming, but it's worth it. But like I mentioned, everybody, I would wait. I think that giveaway is going to be coming soon. Yeah. Okay. I am sorry if anybody has a hard time on this. I am going to actually trim that a little bit so that it's more that size. And I'm going to tie it to the green balloon. I feel like this came out so skinny, my 260. Now, you're going to put your finger on the green nozzle. You're going to push down the balloon. I'm going to do that again. I didn't give myself enough space. I think they call this the apple twist. So I'm holding the green balloon, the nozzle, and I'm going to push it down the middle. It's like going over on the other side. I was saying that it might be tricky for you guys. It's being tricky for me this morning. Okay. Maybe this is too long. We're going to try it again. We're going to push that green nozzle. Okay. No, that's too little. You get this a little bit softer. Yes, and if Amanda finds it cheaper, if you go to Amanda, if you see where it's saying Bobo Balloons, if you go and follow her and click on her link tree, she also has an area for members to join. She gives a lot of information over there. I don't know if this is what's, thank you very much. I don't know if this is what's giving me a hard time or that the nozzle is so little. Because I don't know if you could see, but my nozzle feels like it's smaller than usual. Yeah, like it got stretched out. But I'm going to try it again. Let's see. I push down. You want to come, okay, now you could see. You want to come down at least to there and now twist. I usually make these so much bigger. I don't know why. It's coming out like a baby this morning. Totally like a baby. But that's okay, it still works. Now the candle is a little long. Let me see, how long did I... It's really too long. That will probably be a good size. And now I'm going to break the end, and why didn't I leave myself more room to tie? Whoops. That's when we have to make that balloon be a little bit smaller. This will be a mini cake. Amanda, that's funny. If I wasn't on live, you might be hearing the same. Oh, that's funny. Funny, funny, funny. Okay. I feel like maybe I needed to put more air in. We're gonna have a skinny candle. And we can't let that flame go to waste. Brookie is here. She's late to the party, but she is here. Wow, I might have to let that one go to waste. It's totally in there. You are very welcome, Brittany. And thank you so much, Debbie, on YouTube. Okay. We got our little flame back. She's back. I'm still laughing at... Oh, forget that one. I forgot I need that nozzle. I will use that for something else. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw you. Okay. Alrighty, I got rid of that one because it didn't have the nozzle. And I want that nozzle so that I can stick this one inside. But I've got too much extra balloon on there. Okay. Ta-da, I got it free. Not going to waste. Okay, now I'm going to tie it under that nozzle. And we're going to work this time. Because again, this morning, when I did this one, no hitches. I also didn't measure this one. I just made it to see if I could remember how I did it. And for your flame, leave yourself more tying space than I did. Alrighty, we are attached. We are attached. Now we are going to attempt, put your finger on that nozzle. I'm going to do it with this one. It's a little tricky because you've got that there too. But if you can see that, that is the nozzle. I'm going to grab it and try to twist. She's going to be small. She should stay for you. If she's a little bit lopsided or tipsy, just kind of fool around with it for a second. And hello, Jeanette. So now we have a candle. I'm not going to cut it until I do this next part. I'm going to give it some air and then I'm going to figure out what size. You're going to pack these orders and try it. Thank you, Amanda. Remember, if you need Bobo balloons, boxes for your Bobos, Amanda is your lady. I'm gonna see now, and look at this color. This one is the Aura Ice Mint. And let me see what size. Oh, they feel strong. Okay, so we will do 5.5 inches. Do not tie it down there. You want to tie it up here. You want to tie it as close to the nozzle as possible. And I gotta get this hair out of my face. I'm overheating. Okay. I'm also going to inflate another one. We will keep them the same color, or will we? Yeah, let's keep them the same color. This one, oh, that's nice. If you know, you know. This one will be 5 inches. So we're just going to go a little bit smaller. Let me just see. Yeah. Yes, this is 12-inch balloons. The first one I inflated, well, I sized it to 5.5, and this one is 5 inches. So there is a little slight difference. And we are making a cake. Somebody's birthday is coming up this weekend. We won't mention whose. It's not mine. Mine is in December. Need to put this so you guys can see it. I don't think you can there, and the wind is blowing. Oh, the wind feels nice. Wonder who? I know. I wonder. Oh, and these two colors are gorgeous together. Rachel's is next month. Okay. I'm going to measure what size. I think boots. No, it's not boots. I think this would be a good size. This time I am going to give myself plenty of room to tie it. We're going to go like over there. Now don't get rid of this. Keep this. No, it's a female. I was visiting her earlier. Shh, I didn't say anything. Okay. Now we are going to tie the 260 onto the 5-inch. It's a 12-inch balloon, but it's inflated with 5 inches of air. So I'm going to tie it just under the neck, under the knot, I mean. And you only have to tie it once. Even though I always say tie it twice, once will be good enough. And I will show you. It's just under the neck. Now you're going to take your finger over the nozzle of the 12-inch balloon. Oh, wait. Before we do that, we need a scrap 260, a scrap 260, That was something I was doing before, showing you guys how to make the raisin. But that's not what we're doing right now. Okay, I don't know if you're scrap or not, but we are using you. So we just need about this much. So now I'm going to go back to this one. My finger is on top of that nozzle. And I'm going to push. But first, I forgot. It's like I get too excited on here. Did Moon make her appearance? She was over here earlier. She'll be back. She's very quiet today though. So I just fooled around with it, squeezing it up and down. That just makes this part a little bit easier. That Toronto girl, we are making a birthday cake today. Let me see if I can do the magic and get it to stick. Yeah, she's stuck. We are making a birthday cake. Okay, so finger on that nozzle, and it's kind of big, but I'm trying to show you. The nozzle is there. You are going to grab that nozzle, and it doesn't matter if it's kind of sideways the way it is. You're going to twist. See, this part can be fixed after. So if you could see, now it's like I have a raisin in there. Grab your 260. You're going to wrap it around about 3 times, 2-3 times. Take the other end and wrap that around. Then carefully tie it. And you want to tie it twice. So I've got the first tie. Let me get the second and I will show you. You got too much alcohol or something. I gotta straighten you out. Okay, so the bottom will be like that. And now you can use this as an attachment point for over here. Now I'm just going to take one of these ends, the end without the nozzle, and I'm going to tie it onto the neck. If I can remember how to tie. And I will show you what I did in a second. So, it is tied right under the neck, right under the knot, I mean. And now guess what we are going to do again? We're going to get a scrap piece about this, maybe even longer. You might want to make this and add it to a number stack. You'll want a connection. So again, I'm going to put my finger on that nozzle. Oh wait, I forgot to do a little bit of manipulation just to stretch out that balloon. Makes it so much easier for this next step. Okay, so like I mentioned, my finger's going on that nozzle. one is a little big. Grab the nozzle and twist. Again, it's coming out on the side. But again, that can be fixed. So I'm going to grab the 260 and wrap it around. Oh no, I feel like I'm going to lose it. Pray we don't lose it. Tie that 260 twice. And then we want to fix it. You love that? And you are in Toronto? Or is that just your name? I am in Belleville. And it is amazing that we learn from complete strangers. And there is most of our cake. Now we need to do Pascalina's favorite, pearls. And I don't know what I was doing, but if I did this, this one's not working, but this one was sticking to the table. You're in Toronto? Awesome. This one I fold around and it like sticks to the table. This one's not doing it. Maybe because of my 260s. Now these, I don't think so. Hold on one second. I got, I think, latex near my eyes. So they're about to water real bad. Never touch your face when you're touching balloons. Oh boy. Wow, I must have touched my face. I was crying there like I was cutting onions. Okay, so, as I was saying, this part you can use to attach to your number stacks. Now because of my eyes, my nose. 1 second, sorry guys. I should have done this a second ago. Okay, hopefully we're all good now. Wow. My eyes still feel like they're burning. Okay, let's add some gold. No. I'm gonna go back to the green. No, this is not Sue Dillon. For a second there, I thought you were talking about Sue Ballard. She was the face of Qualatex. Yeah, I think I need some eye drops. cannot touch my face when I deal with balloons. Yeah. It's the powder that's in there. Okay, we are going to make a set of pearls. So I made my first one. I'm going to hold it in between those fingers. And with my left hand, I am grabbing the balloon. I'm pinching it. And my right hand is twisting it towards me. Louise says if I'm allergic to these balloons, I could just send them to her. I don't think that's the issue. I think I forgot myself and touched my eye. These are Kalisan. And I've been dealing with Kalisan since 2020. So this is what we've got happening so far. And hello, Titan. Nice try. Okay, let's see. We're gonna need a few more yet. Is this brand as good as Qualatex? I would say they're as good or better. I was a Qualatex girl. I was. However, when I started using Sempertex, I quickly got away from Qualatex because quality was much better. Now, I'm sorry I didn't say what I was doing there, but I have the nozzle. I'm going to wrap it around here, and that kind of locks it in place. And now we can cut this. And tie it together. And I hope these are okay for you, Pascalina. And if you're here, I hope you're feeling better. Hello. Grand Rising. Somebody says pop. No, we didn't have no pop. I love these colors. So Aura Ice Mint. Aura Ice Mint. And then the 260s are Mirror Green. Love, love, love. I just realized too, it might be, it doesn't happen to me every year, but some years are worse than others. I cannot have my window open because whatever it is out there, the pollen, something. Yes, it's a baby cake.